Hi, so today's video is a video on how to keep your makeup on a lot longer. Not long ago I did a video on how to get rid of spots and acne and things like that, and I also said at the end of that video if you want me to do another video on tips on how to keep your makeup on longer, then comment, and a lot of you did, you commented, so here is the video. The first tip I'm going to say is probably to get an oil controller. This one here is the oil-free mattifying lotion by Boots, and basically what this does is you just put it on your face and it's kind of like a moisturizer, and this basically stops your skin from producing like excess shine. So this basically just stops your face from getting shiny, because the more shiny your face gets, the more easier your makeup is just going to slide off your face, and yeah, it's not going to look good. This one is the own Boots brand, and you can get this at Boots. It's really cheap, so yeah, I definitely recommend this. But also this goes hand in hand with my next one, which is a primer. This primer is just like a little mini one. This is just the Benefit Professional primer. You can get primers anywhere. I think the baby skin one is really good. They sell that one in Boots, but this one is just the Professional one. It's by Benefit, and yeah, I'm just using this so I have a lot of small ones at the moment. Basically, like I said, this does go hand in hand, because if you use this, it will work a lot better if you use a primer on top of it, and I really think this is a great combination, especially for night times or special events if you really need your makeup to stay matte and stay on for a really long time. But if you don't, then using one of these one at a time works fine as well for like every day. But basically what a primer does, primer just smooths out your face. It'll just create a smooth base for all your makeup to go on, which brings me on to my next one, which is just having a good base for your foundation. And by that I literally just mean getting your face to be the best state it can be, like skin wise. So have a proper skincare routine and everything, and then your skin is going to be in a really nice state when you put your makeup on. Your makeup's going to go on a lot smoother, and therefore it will last a long time. If you're struggling with like your skincare and everything, I have a video down below on tips just to get rid of spots and all that. So yeah, check that out if you need it, but basically that point is just to get your skin to the best state it can be. So the next one is powder, and powder is pretty self-explanatory, but it basically keeps your makeup on a lot longer. So I used to use powder in the mornings every day after I've done my foundation to just set my foundation, and it basically just locks it in place and stops it from like transferring off your hand and everything. But yeah, this one is the Stay Matte powder. It basically just keeps your face matte. Yeah, I really suggest that you use powder if you don't already, because powder is probably makes the biggest difference ever. And even if your skin is dry and you don't want to use powder, then you can always try using a loose powder, and basically just put that in your T-zone, which your forehead, your nose and your chin, and just like in a T shape right like this. And this will honestly just keep your makeup on so much longer. And yeah, like I said, even if you have dry skin, just put a bit of loose powder on. It will be less harsh on your skin, and it's gonna keep your makeup on a lot longer. So the next one is blotting sheets, and basically with blotting sheets I use these throughout the day to just stop my face from getting oily. And these ones are just the Kleenex Shine Absorbing Sheets, and you just get like 50 or like 100, I don't know how many you get here, but you get a lot in here. And I just get these from Home Bargain, so they're like 30p, they literally cost like nothing at all. And yeah, so basically what you have to do with these, they're just little sheets, and you basically just like press them onto your face. Don't like rub them, or they can like rub your makeup off. Just press them onto your face, and they get oil on them, and it's basically taking it off your face and onto the sheet. And it is kind of embarrassing at first just using them, like putting your sheet on a face, but it makes a massive difference. Yeah, it might be embarrassing putting a sheet on your face for like 30 seconds, but to be honest I would rather do that than go around with a really shiny face all day. And yeah, so I would definitely recommend these, but if you don't want to use these, you can always just top up on your powder. But using powder as well, it's going to cost a lot more using your powder twice a day, or even more than that. So the next one is really self-explanatory, but it's get long wearing makeup. And basically it's kind of hard to find these out, but I've been wearing makeup for quite a couple of years now. But yeah, I've had quite a lot of experience, especially in foundations, trying to find the perfect one. So yeah, I'm going to show you some of my favourites which really do last all day. So the first one is this one, and if you watch many of my videos you will have seen this a ton. It's actually a BB cream. It's by Leowelly, and it's called Triple the Solution. But this BB cream is got the coverage of a medium to full coverage foundation, depending on how much or how you apply it. And yeah, this stays on so long. It's not like some of the other BB creams I've tried where they literally go on like water and fade to nothing. This stays on all day, and obviously I set this with my face powder as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. This is more on the cheap side, especially if you live in the UK. It's considered a like drugstore brand. So yeah, I would definitely check this out. And this feels like nothing on your skin, but it does look quite good coverage, and I'm wearing this today, and this is usually my everyday foundation. The next one is probably a lot of people have already heard of this, but it's Revlon Colour Stay, and this one is the oily to combination formula, and you can also get the dry formula, and this again is medium to full coverage depending how you apply it, or if you don't want coverage that strong but you still want your makeup to last all day, you can always mix a foundation in with some moisturiser, and then it will be more like a tinted moisturiser, but it will still last all day if you wear a good foundation with it. The only thing is it doesn't have a pump, so it can be a bit tricky to apply, so you've kind of got to master this when you're first learning to use it, trying to apply it the right way and everything, but I really would apply this with my fingers if I was going to wear this. So the next one is actually a more expensive one, and this is Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and this one is actually my mum's. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not the right colour for me at all. But yeah, this is my mum's. I used to use this quite a while ago, actually, a very long time ago, but it stays on like no other. Like, you don't need to top up anything with this. I would say is very high coverage, but it literally does not budge. Once this is on your skin, it doesn't come off. So I definitely try this if you need your makeup to stay on for very, very long hours, like 10 hours, because this does not come off, and if you don't like topping up your makeup, but remember this is very, 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 very high coverage. Very last one now, and I've saved this to last, is the Bourjois Healthy Mix, and this one here I would only recommend this if you have normal to dry skin, especially dry skin is really good for that, because I have oily skin and this is not my favourite to use. This doesn't stay on my skin. It doesn't really even last a whole school day on my skin, not 6 hours, but this does last really well for people like my friends and my sister who have like normal to dry skin, and yeah. So this is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. I know they have changed the bottle of this now, but this is really good if your skin is on more of the drier side. It gives you like a dewy look, but it still will last all day and it won't just slide off. Those are just like a mix of really good foundations and bases for your makeup. But the very last thing I want to say is just try not to touch your face, and this is probably one of the best tips, the most simplest things, but it's a really good tip, because I know I used to sit there in like class and everything, I used to go like this, I used to put my hand on my face, and I just used to just constantly touch my face if I was bored or something. But then I realised that that is what was making my foundation stay off. Basically, once I became conscious of that, I really tried to stop it. I tried to like rest my hand on the back of my head, or literally just the simplest things like that make a whole lot of difference. So I would definitely just try to be conscious of touching your face and just like don't. So yeah, that is all of my tips. I don't know how long this video was, it felt like ages filming it. So I really, really hope these tips helped you. If they did, comment down below, or if you have any more tips, please comment them down below so you can help me, or you can help anyone else read in the comments, because they clicked on this video so they need some tips. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did, or if it helped. And yeah, so that is everything, and thanks for watching. Bye!